Welcome to episode 86 of Sorry for the Delay. I'm your editor, Mia. This week, the boys are in self-advertising mode with talks about the website sorryforthedelay.live. Check it out. Along with finally showing off the upcoming merch and announce a new summer collection of shirts. Spoilers, June, drop. Joshua has a pet peeve about pet owners, and Sean turns them both into bees. Plus, what would you do with $1 million? Enjoy the show.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Sorry for the Delay. We are your hosts. My name is Sean. They is Joshua.
Yes, that is me.
Joshua,
my name is still the same. Yes.
This is episode number 86, my dude.
Oh, yeah.
86 episodes, baby.
Hey, you're right.
Let's fucking get it. My little nose itched for a second. I got thrown off for a moment. Anyways, if you're new to this podcast, hello, welcome. We are just two cool dudes about to tell you what's inside of our cups. Because on this show, we have beverages. So for the next hour.
Yeah. I mean, it usually goes about an hour. I mean, we should also say drink responsibly. You know, this doesn't, you got to add that in there, Sean, for the people out there.
We don't always drink alcoholic beverages. So there's that. You can drink whatever you want if you want to party with us. So that's real cool. But Joshua, like every week, my dude, how are you doing?
I'm doing
this motherfucking week.
I mean, I'm doing great, actually. I think these night episodes are turning kind of into a tradition because we started off doing this at recording really early in the day when the sun was still out, and I kind of feel like the vibe's a little bit different when the sun goes down. So we're trying. I think this is a good little change for now. So we'll see how these continue to go. We get a little wild. Usually takes a little bit. So if we're 2 minutes in, just got to wait a little bit because things do pick up. They do get spicy. Yep. So if the kids are in the room right now, just know it will change like maybe 10 minutes from now and it will get kind of different. So just throwing it out there.
Yes, it will. 100%.
But I'm good.
We call these episodes late night pods. I mean, it's not super late. I mean,
no,
but they are pretty late for us. But typically around the 30-minute mark is when things get a little spicy. Spicy, just a little spicy.
A little adult content, a little bit of adult fun and humor, never hurt nobody.
Exactly. Speaking of adult fun and humor, what is in your cup this week, buddy? What are you chugging today? What are you drinking? What are you sipping on? What's tickling Joshua's whistle?
So if I can't remember which episode it was, but a while back, I think it was the month of green. I think we were back in April. I was trying these CBD drinks that were quite pleasant at the time. So I'm starting to think maybe I give them another chance. So my girlfriend went out and she saw these and she's like, what would be good for your podcast to try another one of these CBD drinks. And so tonight I'm going to be sicking. Haven't even had one sip yet and I can't even talk. Jesus.
He's already drunk, everybody.
Yeah, I think it's just because I have a fat tongue. Which is good in a lot of situations, but when trying to speak,
big fat tongue. I've seen it. I felt it.
It gets in the way, like eating lollipops and shit like that. It works.
Is that the first? That's your go-to for things you use your tongue.
I don't know, licking peanut butter off a spoon. I mean, there's all kinds of shit you could use a fat tongue for. I mean, but yeah. So I'm giving these a try again. This is CBD Living. So drink responsibly. This is a seltzer sparkling peach and honey CBD drink. So,
all right, interesting.
We love the sound. What?
Yeah. Before you open it, Joshua, hang on. Right. What is the percentage on the CBD on this? Is this like a beer where it's like 5%? How does this work?
I don't know actually because I don't drink these all the time. All it really says is 30 milligrams of nano CBD. So
nano CBD.
Yeah,
is that like baby CBD?
It's like it's smaller than baby. It's like smaller than micro even. It's nano. It's nano. Yeah, I wonder if because it's nano, it goes even deeper into my body, into my my.
Oh, it just gets absorbed quicker.
Yeah, because it's nano. I mean,
super nano.
Could be something there. It's even smaller than micro. All right, let's give this a try here. Again,
I'm excited to know what it tastes like.
It's a peach flavor. If you want to know what the can looks like, slide over to sorryforthedelay.live and check it out.
You got the link right. Oh my God.
Yeah, I'll get it wrong
give
later.
This man an award.
I gotta get it out in the very beginning because I'll start fucking it up later. Let's give it a try though. Let's see. Peach honey. Check it out.
Peach honey. Let's take a big old sip. Big old fat sip.
Right. That's really good. A lot of peach and honey notes. It's also zero sugar. I should have mentioned that in the beginning, but it's also
zero sugar?
And it's nano. Zero sugar and nano. Holy shit. I feel like there should be batteries like plugged into this fucking drink because there's so much going on in this thing. But yeah, it's good. It's good. If you're into CBD drinks, try it out. And you like peach and honey, you're not allergic and you won't die from drinking something like this, give it a try. Yeah, it's good.
Where did your girlfriend get that, Joshua? Did they mention?
I think this was another grocery outlet buy.
Grocery outlet, bargain market, baby. Yeah, they always got the come-ups.
You can't. I mean, people don't be afraid to shop at bargain grocery stores. You know, some people are just like, they always got to go to the Trader Joe's. No knock on Trader, like all these like upscale. Just don't be afraid to step in, man. People in there don't bite. They're regular people. You don't got rabies and shit. You know, real people with real jobs. No, people are afraid to go in some of these bargain stores. They just do it. You know what I mean? They're normal people, just like the rest of us.
Excuse me.
Yeah,
they are.
But that's what I got, Sean. What do you got going on over there?
Nice.
You double fisted.
Cheers,
what are you doing?
Cheers. Hey, so before I even start, you know, Coke's doing this new ad campaign where it's like they're bringing it back, I should say. This share a Coke with somebody thing. Okay. And I just thought it was kind of funny when I pulled this out. This is a share a Coke with bro. You know, it could be cute. Brother, but I like to think that it's just you and me. You know, because you're my bro. My cute little bro.
That is cute.
But, I mean, that's what I have on the side, Joshua. What is in my cup? I'm double fisting tonight. This is a margarita, a big old margarita. This is a triple shot margarita. And on my other side over here, well, I mean, same side, but next to me, is a Jack and Coke. Well, it's four roses and Coke, but yeah, that's what I'm having tonight. So cheers. It's going to be a good one.
Yeah, cheers, buddy. I'm over almost like halfway through this thing. I'm going to have to get another drink. You know what I need in here? I need a mini fridge.
You do. You need like a little cooler or something, like where you can just pull out like cool beers and shit.
That'd be fun. I mean, my electricity bill hurts enough with all these lights going on, but I mean, why not just put another mini fridge in here?
Sure. But Joshua, they're LEDs.
Right?
Oh my God, that's fucking funny though.
Yeah, buddy.
Good times, my dude.
But I do have a bit of a pet peeve. I know sometimes this has been a segment before, and I just want to get it out of the way because this happened today. Sure. And I'm sorry if I read this wrong, but today is National Adopt a Pet Day or Adopt a Dog Day.
Oh, it is. Yes, it is. I saw that.
Yeah. So I did
May 20th, correct? May 20th.
Yeah, May 20th. Yes, on this episode. So I just got a little bit of a pet peeve, my man. This just goes out to people that are, adopting pets and becoming irresponsible pet owners. And this happened to me today. And what happened is somebody brought their pet in to the place of where I spend most of my life, have done for the last 20-something years. And
yes.
Yeah. They normally just kind of walking your pet, right, as one does. Yeah. And what do you think the pet decides to do instead of doing it outside? Oh, holy shit.
Take a fat shit. Took a fat fucking shit, didn't it?
It wasn't just a fat shit that was bothersome. It was the fact that the dog took the shit. Then the owner decided to moonwalk across the floor and smear it all over the fucking place. So
moonwalk across the floor. That's a beautiful description.
They were literally slipping and sliding, dragging shit on the bottom of the Air Force Ones. Like, this is the thing to do in the middle of a store. So I just want to know, to the pet owners out there, just like, do you think if you own a pet and you go to an establishment, you should always carry like a doggy bag? I mean, you carry diapers for your kids.
100%.
Things 100%. Like that. Like, isn't this just what you should do?
Yeah, no, I agree with you 100%. You should always carry doggy bags, maybe some wipies, because that dog is your responsibility. That is your child, essentially, for some people, and you got to take care of it like a child. So you need a little doggy bag with all the the necessities. So, yeah, anybody who's not doing that should not be a pet owner.
Yeah, don't
instant
adopt.
Like not pet owner stamp. So,
yeah. So I just had to get that off my chest because I know this happens at play. And I guess the final note I have on that is don't expect the place, where your dog drops its shit to now be responsible to pick up your dog's shit. It's just not cool. That falls under the not cool category. And so that's my pet peeve. Please, if you're an owner and you hear this at some point, just carry a little bag,
Yeah, it's easy. It's fucking
Shove
easy,
it in
bro.
your pocket.
Well, hang on. I should say that it's not easy because how often do you not bring your reusable bags to the grocery store, Joshua? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it may not be easy.
Yeah.
But you got to make
right.
a conscious effort to bring that shit with you, especially if you're bringing your fucking pet.
You're right. I mean, good solid point there. Sorry. Just had to get that out there, man. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I'm glad you brought it up. Very fun. Joshua, I've been also doing this thing in the beginning of the episode called the Housekeeping Corner.
Yay.
So we got some housekeeping that we're going to talk about today. Let me start off with saying, head on over to sorryforthedelay.live and you can see this episode in its entirety. If you're not listening to it or watching it in its entirety, we also have a transcript on that episode. So as soon as you get to the website and you click the episode, there's a transcript at the very bottom with everything that we're saying, which is kind of weird because you can see into the future of the episode, which is amazing, right? But it's very long. So if you want to spend a good 3 hours, 4 days reading an entire episode, feel free. But you can check that out there. Because of that, there's also a little search button on the bottom down there, a little search feature. So if you're wondering if we ever talked about something in an episode, it'll probably be in there if you type it into the search bar. So use that function. It's really helpful. It's actually pretty cool to see what we've talked about over the years. Years, Joshua, we've been doing this for years now. So that's pretty fucking cool. Also, the biggest news in the housekeeping corner is merchandise. Joshua, we are ready and willing to send this shit out. So I'm just going to give you a general month. We're shooting for the month of June to release this shit. We will announce the actual date next week on the episode and also on the social medias and the lives and stuff like that. Everything is pretty much ready to go. Spoiler alert, if you keep watching this episode, or if you're listening, head on over to sorryforthedelay.live. Maybe you'll get a sneak peek into what's going to be happening. But that is a little bit later because, you got to keep the watch time going. Yeah, so stay tuned for that. Other than that, Joshua, I have nothing else. Do you have anything for housekeeping?
That's solid. I mean, I'm looking forward to, I'm looking forward to getting a new set of gear too. Because I mean, the sweater that I've had on for a while that was embroidered here in my little little office here, my little studio here, it's ready for an upgrade. And
it smells like shit, but it smells like shit.
It smells like shit. Let's put it out there.
Like shit.
Yeah. It's fucking funny.
Anyways, out of the housekeeping corner.
Bam. All right.
Joshua, let's get to the meat and potatoes of this episode. Let's go into our chat with us section. For those of you who are new, welcome. Thank you for listening and watching. The chat with us section is the topics we're going to be talking about this episode, and that ranges from fucking anything, really. Yeah. AI to fucking Joshua has these weird hypothetical questions. But I guess I'm sorry, buddy. I kind of went ahead of myself here. Did you have anything before the chat with this section?
No. You're okay. Right on top of it. I mean, generally we just come up with these topics. This could be something that Sean came across, or I've came across, or even a suggestion from one of our viewers, one of our listeners. So we're always open to things to talk about, and eventually, maybe one of these days, we'll bring somebody on who has something to talk about as well. So we're looking forward to eventually bringing on a guest or something like that and chatting with all you guys.
Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah, I can't wait. That's going to be fun. We're still working on that. That's future Sean and Joshua problems.
Of course.
Right now, we're just focused on merch, getting that shit out.
Yeah, and that list is getting long, so you better sign up now because, I mean, I even think P. Diddy phoned me. I think he called me up and was like, hey, man.
God.
Yeah. So
we about to get canceled instantly.
Yeah, probably not him. I don't know. We'll see.
I guess we'll find out.
Yeah.
Shit. Joshua, these are the topics for the weeks, everybody. For the weeks. What the fuck am I talking about? These
throw
are
some
topics for the
S's,
week.
years, weeks.
I'm starting to slur a little bit.
Today's. Yeah.
The first topic on this list is stuff nobody asked for.
That's out
my
there.
God, I can't wait for that. It's going to be awesome. The next one is innovation or entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, very cool. The one after that is National Be a Millionaire Day. Okay. All right. I feel that. I wish.
Right.
And the last one is called Bees.
All right. I love getting through all these, but I'm very, very, and I hope you are too. I want to get to this last one, Bees, because I'm very curious about this one. Yeah.
That's going to be a fun one. Yeah, for sure.
Sean. So
yes, sir.
We're going to get into stuff nobody asked for. And I'm kind of sad. I'm going to put it out there right now because some of the stuff we're going to talk about, I had things to press and things to queue up and fireworks to go off in the background. But sorry, guys, everybody, I didn't get to get to doing that. So you're just going to have to imagine a little bit. And maybe Mia, our editor, will throw some of this stuff in there at some point. So
sorry, Mia.
Yeah, sorry, Mia. We'll get there. So I started fumbling over shit the other day, like stuff. Because I'm kind of a little bit of a hoarder, right? Like I have old watches. I even have lighters that don't work and shit. Like, why do you have a fucking box of lighters that don't work?
That's a problem.
I have a box of matches that don't light. How I know this because I tried to swipe it on the crusty, little flint, and it just broke in half. Just shit. Those are just some of the small things I have that just don't make. It's just, why do you still have stuff you don't really fucking need or whatever, or nobody asked for? So, one of the things I came across, Sean, that I thought I wanted to get your take on it.
Sure.
Have you ever seen the TV hat?
The TV hat. Are you talking about like the rabbit ears?
No.
Like antennas?
It's a TV hat. It is a hat that you put on the top of your head, and it has blinders that go up on either side, your peripheral, and in the front of it, there's actually a tiny little screen that you could watch TV on.
What the fuck?
Yes. So normally I have a button. So if you're listening to this and you're like, what the fuck is a TV hat? You're going to have to look this up. Because
no, Mia's got it. She's got it. Mia, where's the TV hat? Is that the TV hat right there? Thank you, Mia.
Yeah, a TV hat. So
still don't know what it is, but it's
do
amazing.
You think with all the technology, like, would you even wanted it when it was invented? Like a fucking hat? Would you even like?
Would I even want it when it's? No, I don't see the. Well, hang on a minute. This could be like VR before VR kind of thing, just with television.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe, it could be cool, right? You could be, dude, I don't think it would be cool at all, to be honest with you. Now that I'm thinking about it, you'd be fucking walking around the street with that shit on, and be like, people will be like, "What the fuck is this nerd doing?" And they beat the shit out of you and steal your 25 cents for Coke. So yeah, I don't think I'd want it.
Yeah, a TV hat. Like I said, I wish I would have brought that button up. But if you're driving, don't Google that right now because you probably would crash, and we wouldn't want to do that. At some point, look up a TV hat, and in the comments below or wherever you want to post, hit us up somewhere. And let us know if you think a TV hat was something that you would have wanted, or like, what the fuck. There was that I came across, which I thought was pretty fucking funny when I saw the picture of it. The next one I came across was. And I didn't need a button for this because sometimes these things you can still see these things. Disposable cameras.
Yeah. Shit, I'm still from an era where disposable cameras are still a thing, buddy. Like,
okay.
Yeah, good luck getting it developed, but they're still a thing. They're still around. Right. But yeah, I was always a fan of that technology. And even now, like, going back to like, excuse me, I had to burp. Sorry. There are people doing like this retro style of like photography and filmmaking, which is kind of funny because they're literally using camcorders and disposable cameras to recreate things like you can't have now. So for example, the best thing I can give you is there's a new theme park that opened up in Florida called Universal Epic Adventure or something like that. New theme park, right? Because this came out this year, there's no camcorder footage, like somebody actually filming on a camcorder of that area, so people are filming on camcorders to get that retro kind of feel, which is cool, right? But at the same time, as somebody who values video quality and image quality and clarity, I think it's kind of fucking stupid because it's like, you just want everything to look blurry and smudged? Like, what the fuck? Like, get the fuck out of here with that shit. So.
Well, and why that kind of struck a chord with me, because I, again, digging through all the shit like I mentioned earlier, I found 4 fully used disposable cameras.
Fully? You going to develop them?
So here's the thing. Like you just said,
you
good
scared?
Fucking luck finding a spot to develop them, right? Like,
yeah, dude. Yeah, that's the worst part.
I found them in a box full of a bunch of high school like memorabilia and pictures and other shenanigans that you kind of collect through the ages and years of high school. So there's a part of me that's like, it's like a little bit of a time capsule wrapped in that film there. And
Joshua, I think this has got to be a Sorry for the Delay exclusive, bro. Like this has to be like a Sorry for the Delay exclusive. If you didn't check out last week's episode, we're doing these things called Sorry for the Delay exclusives, only available on the website. I think this might be one of those, buddy. Maybe we get one camera developed, and see.
I mean, depending on how deep these photos go. Again, these are from high school. We all have a high school past, and I'm very curious to know.
Man, I really want this. I want this so bad.
I'm just, honestly, I'm just very nervous because there could be some cool shit on there, and they're so old that I'm nervous if I take it to the wrong place. They will not, like if I take it to a 24-hour photo, some bullshit where some kid's smoking dope in the back and doesn't give a fuck about the camera. You know what I'm saying? Like, should I like take this to like a legit place where they have a dark room?
You know what?
And they can just
we're gonna do
that.
We're gonna find you a place. We're gonna find a place where you can actually send it legitimately and get it. You're gonna get those pictures. We're gonna find out. I want to see these photos.
All right.
Because what if because like it's like the curiosity, like it could be, those photos could be anything, it could be anything.
That's
that
what
we
I'm
want
saying,
right
man.
Now.
That's what I'm saying. We took those to parties, and those used to be a thing. It was sorry, I don't want to date myself, but that was before cell phones were like had these badass cameras. Like all cell phones were kind of just like shitty things. So we used to take disposable cameras to parties, and
we're gonna do it.
Okay,
we're gonna do it. Right. We're gonna talk about it, and it's gonna be a Sorry for the Delay exclusive. Sorry, everybody. You either come to the website and see it, or you don't. So
okay,
it's gonna be awesome.
We will do that. And I got 2 other ones really quick if you guys are curious about these. If not, fast forward and fuck off. So
tapping that 15 seconds little button over and over.
I got 2 more. So the other one I got is an egg cuber. Have you ever seen an egg cuber?
I have seen an egg cuber. I've seen the ones that are handheld, where you put like a hard-boiled egg into it.
Yes.
And it's like has little square slots, and you squeeze it, and then it like creates little cubies.
Yes.
Which is, I mean, it's cool. It's fine.
It's so do you think, like, who's using those? Like, again, look it up on Google. I just want to know if anybody's going to use these fucking things.
The people who are using them are the people in Edward Scissorhands. Where it's like suburban moms who like have nothing else to do and they just want to feel creative, and they're like, oh my God, look, sweetie, I made the eggs into cubes and Bertha's gonna eat them even though she hates eggs. Like, it's those people. Those people are the people who are using those things.
Like, I've seen square watermelons, but I don't give a shit about an egg cuber, man. I mean, I think that was a waste of time.
I will say that I don't care for square watermelons. But have you seen the watermelons that get pressed into like forms of like faces?
No.
And like weird designs.
That's a thing.
Mia, go ahead and put a picture up here, right here next to me somewhere over here. That thing, yeah, it looks like that. Yeah, Joshua, you're gonna have to watch it later.
Really? That's a thing? Yeah, I'm mind is blown by that. I'm gonna have to look that up. Thank you, Mia. That was fucking awesome. The very last one I have, Sean, I think Sean's going to appreciate this one because I think back in episode 20 something, I mean, you got to go, that shit's probably archived already.
God damn.
This does exist. It is an electric pet rock warmer.
What? Okay, so I remember us talking about pet rocks.
Yes.
I don't remember there ever being a pet rock warmer.
There
like,
is.
Are you talking like a little like blanket for your pet rock?
Yes. It's a plug-in warmer pad for your pet rock. This is a thing that somebody...
What the fuck?
Yeah.
What the fuck is this for? What the fuck is that for?
Who the fuck is the pet rock for?
Well, the pet rocks are fun, bro. The pet rocks will move if you stare at them long enough.
Sorry. Just... Jesus.
I broke him. You get one an episode, everybody. I break him at least once.
They'll move eventually. Holy shit.
They will. They'll move eventually. You just gotta stare at them long enough.
That's funny. Well, there you go. Man. I mean, that's some of the things that stuff nobody asked for. I don't know. I didn't ask for any of that shit. Maybe the disposable camera is pretty cool, but definitely not the pet rock warmer. That's pretty fucked up. And check out that TV hat. That shit is hilarious.
That's fucking weird.
That's what I got.
Fucking weird, dude.
Moving on.
Oh man. Joshua, before we move on, I kind of want to do the bees topic because it kind of correlates with a lot of things that I'm about to talk about.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll fly down
so
there.
if you're okay with that, I want to hit the bees.
Let's fly all the way down there because we can.
Let's fly like bees all the way down.
No pun intended.
To the bees.
No pun intended.
Joshua,
let's get us there.
May 20th is National Bee Day, buddy. Mm-hmm. The day of the bees. All right. So I thought it would be fun to kind of just do some fun stuff. Specifically, Joshua, specifically, yo, Joshua, this is us as bees, bro.
Is that really us as bees?
If you are just listening to this episode, head on over to Sorry for the Delay Live, where you can see Joshua and I as bees. I asked chat to make us as bees, Joshua. The chat made me a fat fucking bee, but I do kind of look handsome, so I'll appreciate. I'll take that with a grain. I'll take that with some salt. You know, I look fine. But my chat's apparently a he. But chat made you into like a little prayer pose, where you're doing like a blessed. A bee.
What images did you use for these? Did you?
I used a screenshot of the shot when we took our shots in Vegas.
Okay.
So if you haven't seen that vlog, by the way, sorry for the live. Check out the vlog in Vegas when we took a scorpion shot.
Shots. Yeah, that was badass.
Yeah, there was we were kind of looking directly into camera, and this is what they gave us. But Joshua, as us as bees, we are beautiful. So I just wanted to give us some bee facts real quick, buddy. These are real bee facts. So check this shit out. Joshua, did you know bees can recognize human faces?
No, I did not know that.
That's fucking amazing, right?
Yeah.
So apparently, because they can recognize human faces, they recognize their beekeepers. So like if you were to ever like go into like a beehive or whatever, like a place where they get honey and shit, and they didn't recognize you, they would sting the shit out of you. But they wouldn't sting their beekeeper, which is pretty fucking cool.
That is pretty cool. But when they sting you, they die? So does they ultimately committing suicide when they do this?
Yeah. Yeah. But Joshua, bees can get drunk off fermented nectar, my dude.
I've heard about
that. Is fucking insane. So just like us, bees can get fucking wasted, bro. Bees can get goddamn hammered. It's amazing.
That is pretty funny.
Also,
I like the. I wonder how they tested that too. Did they just like
I don't know. I don't even know how you get fermented like nectar. Like how does that work? I don't know. Science questions. I don't fucking know. I'm not a scientist. But Joshua, a few quick things here. Mm-hmm. Did you know that bees communicate through dancing?
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, dude. They shake their little bee buttholes and they fucking vibrate it out. It's fucking insane.
So is this like a mating thing? Is this a mating thing? Like
I don't know. It probably adds to that. Sure. Like, it probably adds to the mating stuff.
Dancing
but
usually
I thought
does
it was
that.
Fucking amazing.
Like peacocks and all these other creatures out there.
A little bit of bee dancing. I have like 10 facts, but I'm just going to give you one more, buddy.
Fire away. People need to know about bees. They're very important.
All right, fine. I'll just listen. Rapid fire, real quick. You whatever one sticks out in your head, buddy. You say it.
Did you know? Here we go. It's a 96. Here you go. Another 96. Did you know?
Bee facts. Here we go. Let's go. Honey never spoils. Apparently, archaeologists found 3,000-year-old honey that is still edible.
Yes.
Bees communicate through dancing. We all know this, right? A bee's wings beats 200 times per second. Tiny wings, mega horsepower, Joshua. Male bees mate and then literally explode. Nature is brutal.
Fuck.
Just saying.
I mean, when I mate, I explode too. Jesus, so I can relate.
Shame, buddy, shame. Yeah. Hell yeah. Bees sleep and even snuggle their antennas together. Nap squads unite. Let's go.
That's cute.
Bees can sense Earth's magnetic field with crystals in their abdomens. That's not true at all, but I'd like to throw it in there to think it is.
That's not true?
No, because bees don't have crystals in their abdomens, buddy.
Oh, got it.
The last one here is a bee's brain is the size of a sesame seed, but can solve puzzles and remember flowers, which is pretty cool. Also kind of nice.
That's cool.
Yeah. Anyways. Us as bees. I just wanted to bring up bees because National Bee Day. Bees are important to everything, to life, to you, to me. It is necessary.
And one quick shout out to the Bee movie. If you haven't seen the Bee movie, get out there and watch it.
Oh, shit. Yeah, dude. Watch the Bee movie. The Bee movie's fucking great, dude.
Yeah. And you know what's kind of funny about the Bee movie is it does speak a lot to like what would happen if bees started to just not like do what bees do. Like the planet would basically be over, we need pollination. Like bees would, no bees means no planet. Simply put,
no bees equals no planet. Exactly. Also, honey is delicious. So there's that.
Yeah, I agree.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
So thank you, Joshua, for entertaining me and also becoming a bee with me. I appreciate that shit. Makes me happy. Now, if you don't mind, buddy, I'd like to head on over to the AI track for the week because it correlates with bees.
Does it? What are the chances?
It does. Here, let me go ahead and share my screen with you guys. And for the people watching, feel free to keep watching and then you'll hear the song. For the people listening, just feel free to keep on listening. But head on over to sorryforthelate.live/AI radio. You can hear this next song in its entirety as I run out of breath here on this one. I'm sorry. But I'll go ahead and share my screen here with you, buddy, and with the people. And here you go. Oh, my God, Joshua, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to share this screen. But I did. I did mean to share this screen. Joshua, this is a blind side for you. This is the Merch and Dice website. So if you got this far, head on over to sorryforthedelay.live and you can see it for yourself here, give you a little demonstration and everything here. But I'll go ahead and scroll it down, buddy. I'll scroll down the website for you here. This is going to be called the OG Collection, our shirts. You can see here, just beautiful. Look, can I just make note of the moving image on the side here? Beautiful, beautiful shit, man. Whimsical, adventurous, and bold, right? The OG Collection. Now, I'm not going to read this fun little thing here. You can read that for yourself. But these are the shirts that are going to be available in that OG collection. And you can see here, we start with the OG shirt and then we make our way down here. Now, I will say that Joshua was kind of disappointed that when you hovered over these, they didn't flip the shirt around. And I apologize for that. But if you're on mobile, all you got to do is click into there and you can see the shirt. Or if you're on the actual desktop website like we are here, you click Quick View and you can see all the fun shit. So,
God, those look good. They look good.
Yeah, look at this. Look at these guys here. Look at. Beautiful, beautiful. And all shirts come into up to 3X if you want them, right? And they also come in black and white. So we're doing 2 color schemes here. So you can kind of see here, black and white. This is the white. That's the black. Boom, boom, boom. Beautiful designs. I love them. But you can see here, they're all listed out on here. Fun times. Every shirt that I've shown off throughout the weeks is on here. But Joshua, what is this? What? Joshua, there's something down here. I'm scared. Is this
the summer?
Joshua, this is the summer collection, Joshua?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, there will be 3 exclusive shirts for summer, which is why we're probably going to do this in June, because summertime. Why not? Joshua, do you want to see? Do you want to see the summer collection of shirts?
Before we get there, okay. I want to say real quick, this is all original art, man. This is all original art. So shout out to the person who made all that art. Yeah, that guy right there. You're looking at him down there sipping. That guy.
Yeah, ChatGPT. It's all ChatGPT.
Chat, that too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful though. Just had to put that out there.
Yeah. These are some fun shit. Yes, as Joshua alluded to, I did create all of these and edit them and make them look great and colored them and did all the fun stuff, the stuff you don't see behind the scene, stuff you don't see to make this what they are. I designed this shit and I did all this stuff for you guys. But I'm not tooting my own horn. I don't give a fuck about that. I just want you guys to have something that's awesome and that feels good on your skin and looks fucking phenomenal. So, Joshua, can we show off the summer collection?
I think we can. I'm ready for summer anyways,
Oh my God. Let's show off the summer collection, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, these are 3 exclusive shirts for summer, and we're going to get rid of them, I think, at the end of August. So if you don't get them then, you might get them next year. But for that, sorry. Joshua, here they are. The summer collection of shirts. There they are. All 3 of them. We have the Eternal Vacation, Last Call at the End of Time, Dead Set on Surfing. I'll go ahead and click them so you can actually see what they look like. And you can get a picture here. So this is the first one, the Eternal Vacation. Sorry, I can't fucking speak. But this is just a cool little skeleton. He is sitting on top of a flamingo floaty, just chilling out on the beach, buddy. He's just chilling. He's having a good time. That is in black. And then in white, same thing. Beautiful. Beautiful black and white on here. The next one in this collection is Last Call at the End of Time. This is another Skelly boy hanging out with a beautiful shark, sipping Mai Tais on a tiki beach, which is pretty fucking cool, dude. Tiki bar right there. Wonderful. And then here it is in white. Oh, sensational. I know. So we do black and white for shirts, mainly because I wear black. Joshua loves to wear white shirts, so everything is designed with that in mind. So whatever you please, you can make whatever you want. And then the last one I have not shown Joshua. This one is fucking fresh off the press. I was working on it, which is why I was kind of late to the episode recording. But Joshua, this is the Dead Set on Surfing. This is what it looks like. This is a surfer dude here chilling with some fucking dead fish. He's just having the time of his goddamn life. And there it is on white. Look at that. Sensational.
Another beautiful piece of art.
Amazing.
A wearable piece of art too.
Look at that. Yes. And these shirts, the way we design them is with the logo in the front. So you have a small chest piece in your front shirt here. And then you have a big design, I guess. Same design on the back of the shirt. So
well, and
that's how I like my shirts.
You are not pointing out the very subtle little tag logo as well.
Oh, yeah, there is a tag logo inside of the actual shirt itself with our branded Sorry for the Delay skull and our name, Sorry for the Delay, in there.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty
so
fucking
no
cool.
tags.
Looks
These are
great.
tagless shirts.
Yeah, tagless shirts, baby.
Custom logo.
I can actually read you. I'll read one of the descriptions on here for you. You can see here, it is 100% cotton, right? We don't have any heather colors, but those are 85% cotton. They got side seams for structure, beautiful structure and shape retention, stabilized neck and shoulder. It just basically nice knitted fabric right here, so it keeps it nice and sturdy. It's a regular fit. And Joshua, the biggest reason why I went with these shirts is because of the length. I'm a tall dude, right? I like my shirts a little bit longer. And most of the time, shirts like this, they're one set size and they're
Correct.
Pretty short. And I hate that shit. So it took me a long time to find these blanks like this to get the length that I want. So if you're tall, like above 6 feet or 6'1" or whatever, or you're just right there, these shirts are going to fit you just fine.
I mean,
they're fucking amazing.
Sorry to interrupt
Even
you,
if you're short, they'll fit you.
Yeah, I don't think you just have to have, it comes down to the torso. Like I have a long torso as well. So it's hard for me to find shirts because I feel like, you put your arms up and the next thing you know, you're wearing a crop top, even though it's supposed to fit you properly. Yep. So these shirts will help for somebody who has a longer, lengthier midsection.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It's beautiful. I love them. Honestly, like I've been wearing them for the last 4 or 5 months now. So they're great. I do sleep in them when I have to, but I'm just so happy that I get to show you all this shit. Finally, this is the stuff that we've been working on in the background, and it makes me so happy to be able to share it with you guys, and so you can see it. And it's here, it's coming. We're shooting for June, so just almost there. Now, at the very end of this website here on the merch site, you have the whole set. So if you ever just want to look at everything that we have, it's right here. So this is everything that we have. So sometimes it'll get separated into collections, like the first 2 things above. But if you don't want to deal with any of that, you can come down here and you'll have everything that we got. So
fun times. Change when you hover over them. That's nice.
Yep. Yeah, it is nice. But I had to cycle it all the way down here. So yeah, summer collection and the OG collection. OG collection is going to stay around for inevitability. The only thing that's going to be changing is the summer collection. So I'm not saying that we're going to have a winter collection, but there might be.
Yeah, so that's going to
just heads up. Yeah. Anyways, buddy.
Beautiful.
Let's get to the goddamn AI song
that was great.
This week.
I'm still, like I said in the last episode, I see that one thing in your shopping cart. Eventually, I will find out what's in that shopping cart. It's okay. We don't have to see it now. We don't have to see it now. We don't have to see it now. We can save that for another episode. Yeah.
We'll wait on that one. Yeah. But hey, if you're on the website, head on over to sorryforthedelay.live/AI radio. Boom. There it is. This is the AI radio where you can listen to all our AI generated tracks and enjoy them. Now I need a fucking break from talking, Joshua. So let's do the AI radio song. This is about bees, buddy. So here you go.
Merch. This is music.
It's kind of fucking funny. This song, the idea came to me on National Bee Day with the words "Hit me with the hive" is what I came up with on this one.
Clever.
So merchant music. Let's fucking get it. Here you go, guys. 3, 2, 1, launch that.
Hit me with the hive. Get you on the rise, bet you on the wise, put you in the sides, baby, hit me with the hive. Babe, you're in disguise, flipping all the lies, kiss you in the sides, baby, hit me with the hive.
go. How'd you feel about that AI song for the week, my dude?
That was like a good vibing summer song.
Yeah, my dude.
You know, throwing on one of those summer collection shirts.
Summer vibe.
Turning up the radio.
That's what I'm saying, baby.
Got the hair flowing. The air flowing.
I mean, hair can be flowing, man. Hair can be flowing too. Doesn't matter.
Through that long, beautiful, luscious hair of mine that you can't see under this hat. But my hair's fucking long right now.
Throw it up.
Jesus.
You got that mullet rocking, baby.
Yeah.
Mullet.
It's getting long back there, baby. All party in the back. Love to show you what's in the front, but that'd be inappropriate.
Speaking of inappropriate.
Yeah.
Joshua, what is innovation or entertainment?
Oh my goodness. Okay. So if we're going to cycle back to that, I'm just like still stuck on how good that song was. Innovation.
He's addicted.
I'm addicted to what I just heard there. It's fucking great. Real quick, innovation or entertainment. So, you know, when you think about technology, when you think about things that are pushing us towards a greater future, or just you know, we're supposed to be going in a good direction. Do you think most of the stuff that's being geared towards us and being sold to us is more of from an innovation perspective, or do you think it's all for entertainment? Do you you know, like take for instance AI porn. You know.
Yeah.
You know.
Yes.
Sure. I mean, AI is involved. You know, this is innovative work going on. But then, you know, you got two AI things just jerking each other off, you know, which is entertainment. So are we innovating? Are we entertaining at this point?
Well, I think,
what are we doing?
I think specifically for that, I think you're more entertaining than you are innovating, because you're not reinventing the wheel here, you know?
Okay. Okay.
Like, you could boil it down to AI just being, you know, code, right? You can just have code being broken down. But I would like to think of it as like pictures, you know, and there were people back in the day who were drawing on cave walls, you know, big titty goth girls, you know?
Yes.
Like, you know, like, so you're not reinventing the wheel.
I mean, Kama Sutra
goes
way back,
innovation.
You know?
That's what I'm saying. Like, you're not reinventing the wheel. So I don't think it's innovation, specifically with that. But I think some of the stuff that we are getting is kind of innovating. I mean, if you think about this podcast, right? Us being filmed on a little tiny camera, right? Way back in the day, you would never be able to get this quality on such a tiny little camera. You know, it would take like 50 cameras to get this quality, and it would be on film. So, yeah, I think innovation is coming. Okay. Like, I think it's just slower than you're noticing.
Yeah, I agree with you. I just want to get your take, because a lot of us just go through life and are we being entertained at this point, or are we just, you know, dealing with innovations coming to and from us altogether? So I'm just curious. Yeah. I'm just curious what people think about the world we live in today. Is it just all for entertainment? I don't know. Just you know, just was a thought. Mm-hmm. But you want to move on to the last topic real quick? Get right through it.
National Be a Millionaire.
Yes. So not only is it Adopt a Dog or a Pet Day, today is also National Be a Millionaire Day. So when I read this, I was like, this is kind of a kick to the nuts, because not all of, like, what are you trying to say? Like, because I'm not a millionaire, I can't celebrate? Like, you're just rubbing your big $100 dick in my face, you know? Like, just like, what is this day really supposed to be doing for us all? So instead of being bitter about it, I wanted to ask myself, if you, anybody who's listening, happened to be a millionaire, if this was your day, what would you go ahead and spend $1 million on?
Damn, that's great. I'd probably like pay off all my bills. Like, I'd pay off all my bills. I'd pay off all my friends' bills. And then I would buy a house or something, you know, something small, something cozy, maybe a duplex, you know, overlooking a beach. Because even though $1 million is a lot of money, $1 million won't get you very far nowadays in this economy, you know?
True.
So you got to be kind of stingy with that $1 million. So I think paying off bills, maybe getting a house, you know, just something like that. That's probably what I would do.
Yeah, I agree. I think I would go that direction too. I think I would buy some cozy little, maybe like a fucking a storage shed, something small I can live in. You know what I mean? Like maybe a fucking shipping crate, a container. Just retrofit that bitch. You know?
He's gonna have the nicest shed in all of the land.
Hey man, we got $1 million to spend on a shed. That's gonna be one bad. I'll probably put like a pinball fucking machine in that bitch. You know what I mean? Just to have a little bit of fun. Maybe a popcorn machine. But what I really would focus on, if I had all the money in the world like that, I think I would focus on all like food. I think would focus on like creating buying land and making a farm or something, creating like some sort of farmer's market where people could come and just buy healthy food, you know, and not feel like you're out of pocket every time you want to buy a fucking apple or some bullshit. You know what I mean? That feels kind of crazy.
So you would turn that million into an investment is what you'd be doing.
Pretty much. But not only would I be investing like in that, it would just be an investment in the community as well. Because I think how I would roll that $1 million.
Good guy, Joshua, investing in the community.
No, I mean, I'm living in a shed, you know, right? So fuck off. You know what I mean?
Good point. Sacrifices were made.
Sacrifices, yes. I still get black widows crawling next to me at night because I'm living in a fucking shipping container. There you go. But here's your apple, fucker. So that's what I'm doing. I think it'd be fun. Funny. Just to spend it kind of loosely like that. Yeah. Put some good shit in your pocket.
I mean, if I didn't, so just real quick on this one, if I didn't have to spend it on like bills and like a home, I'd buy some fucking weird shit, dude. I'd buy one of those sex robots, one of those like real like fucking crazy ones. I'd get one of those just to try it, you know, and then I'd try to return it after and see if I can get my money back on that.
Some of that nano silicone
like
just wrapped around.
Yeah, dude. Then I'd probably I'd want to visit Titanic, bro.
No, well, okay, that would be that would ease. I think the gas alone to kind of like get out to the site would be $1 million. That would not be an easy trip.
I'll find a way. I'll get somebody on a dinghy and they'll just drive me. They're like, well, this is supposed to be where it's at. And then they'll just put like concrete weights on me and I will see if I can find it.
And, well, quick question. Since you're a Disney guy, what would $1 million get you for Disney? I know they got exclusive clubs. You know what I mean? Like what? Yeah, I know, right? One fucking churro. You ain't lying. That $50 salad I had that one year when we went together. You're like, Joshua, did you really buy a fucking $50 salad?
Yeah, that was you. That was on you. Just pointing that out. Yeah, that was all on you. You should have had something else, but whatever.
Went to Disneyland. I got a fucking salad. Who's this guy?
Yeah, they do. They do have like this Club 33 thing, which is like the exclusive club. I can't fucking remember what it is. It's like some like initial like $82,000 fee, and then it's like $22,000 a month or some shit like that. It's fucking crazy ridiculous. But I wouldn't spend a lot of that million in Disneyland. I'd probably I'd visit all the parks once with that million.
Yeah.
But there would go all my million, you know? Like it's not cheap.
I think it'd be fun to build a Sorry for the Delay roller coaster.
It would just have aliens trying to probe you.
That'd be sick. It goes nowhere. It's just fucking seats you sit on and you just get fucking probed every 30 seconds.
It's like, I don't know if everybody's probably not, but there used to be a show in Disneyland that was called A Bug's
yes,
Tough to Be a Bug or something like that.
Yeah, it was in 4D.
It was in 4D.
I remember
and
this.
there was a scene where there was like, what was it, hornets or something? It was something was stinging you, but in the seats it had something that would jab into your back, and it felt horrible. It was the traumatic experience for me. But you take that same technology and you flip it underneath the seat, and then you just have something jabbing people's butts.
Well, do you remember the part where when you get sprayed with water and it felt like somebody sneezed in your face?
Yeah,
it's like you got a booger and you're just like a loogie across your face. It's like,
yeah, the water was warm.
Didn't sign up for this shit.
And that's why they got rid of it, because too many people complained or too many people enjoyed the bug attacking you from behind.
Yeah, there's that. Hilarious. Yeah. Cool. That's bad. I'm just curious. Yeah. Awesome, buddy.
Awesome, Joshua.
Is it that time? Did we get here already?
It's time, buddy. It's time to start landing this plane because I know Mia's got a tough job ahead of her putting all these images in.
That's
and
true.
Editing out the part where I said that really weird thing that nobody can really hear.
That's right.
But you can read on it. You can read about it on Sorry for the Delay Live.
The great thing about transcripts, right? You can cut the video, but the words are still there.
The words are still there, buddy. Words are permanent, But Joshua, let's land this plane like we do every week. Yeah. Let's do some fun finds, some fortunes, some lucky numbers. Let's get these people out and into their days. So Joshua, what do you got? You got any fortunes, fun finds?
So I have two.
Finds?
I have a fun find and I have a fortune. So for my fun find, everybody, I found this thing. It looks really fucking cool. And on Sorry for the Delay, we love Funkos. And I came across this Funko, and it's part of I believe it's the Fusion collection. I don't know if Sean, you know about the Fusion collection. But oh man, there was just something about this one. It is the Cosmic Freddy. It's a Funko exclusive.
Oh,
right here, buddy.
Oh shit!
This right here.
Damn, that's beautiful.
Yeah, this little guy. I mean, he sparkles. He's got a little cosmic, little TV ray. I think that's a ray gun or something in his hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, this thing is actually pretty fucking sick.
That's fucking awesome. That is a great fucking find.
The collection is huge. It's, I mean, I'm not going to promise I'm going to get the whole thing, but yeah, it's
Damn,
even with 4K, these cameras are on. It's hard to do it justice. This is a really cool Funko, so I'm super proud of it. Last week I was doing this thing where it was like, was it worth the buy? Was it not worth the buy? I'm leaving all the buttons behind this time around. But this one I bought for around like $16-17, whatever it was. I looked it up, scanned it into my collection. Again, Funko has an app. Everybody should get one if you have Funkos. Currently, this Cosmic Freddy is going for $13.99. So wah wah. I did not make no money, but I don't give a shit.
You lost money?
I lost
money.
What you said? I lost money.
God.
Yeah.
Damn.
But it is a Cosmic Freddy. So anything with Freddy on it and being Funko, it's we'll see what happens with it. But that is my fun find. A Cosmic Freddy.
Nice, buddy. Very cool, my dude. Yeah. Very cool. Also, you can take out the chat with this section now, by the way. I know you're lazy with the buttons today.
Yeah.
There you go.
No. Well, my hand was on something else.
Yeah. Congratulations on your Funko. It looks great. I mean, I'm sorry you didn't make no money on it, but it looks awesome. So
yeah, buddy.
It's all bark, no bite.
It's so cool though. It's really, really cool looking. Funko exclusive. So maybe it's one of those just needs to get traction.
Yeah, there you go. We're gonna give it traction. Now the people will buy it. So
there you go.
Amazing.
What do you got, buddy?
Buddy, for me, I wanted to do something cool. I alluded to it a few months back, but because it is the Disneyland 70th anniversary, I decided to do something a little bit, well, I wouldn't describe it as fun or cool or anything like that, because it has nothing to do with Disney. It is Pixar. So it is, where is it? No, hang on. There it is. These are the little mini pops again, little bitty pops. And I know it's kind of blurry and it's kind of hard to see.
I gotta get in close, guys.
But these are some of the ones I have. I'm going to show off some more next week as well. But this is Remy the Rat, Luigi from Ratatouille, and then we have Wally and Eve as their little bitty pops. And Joshua, it's not spinning because they're kind of small and it would just spin too quickly.
Yeah.
So
those are cool.
But those are my fun finds for the week, my little Funkos in honor of Disney and Pixar. So that's what I'm going with.
Micro Funkos. So, yeah, it's fun.
Little micro pops. I love them. I love them all. So fun.
So you ready to get dirty?
Now, buddy.
You ready to
Let's get dirty. Let's give the people a fortune, some lucky numbers. Let's send them on their way. Let's fucking get this shit.
All right. We're going to attempt to read one of these Dirty Dozen fortune cookies like we always do at the end of every one of our shows. We've been doing this for just about, 86 episodes now?
86 episodes.
And believe it or not, out of all these 86 episodes, I've probably only eaten like 10 of these because half the time they're not so good. Or I found them in the back seat of something, my truck or whatever. But today we're gonna go with the Dirty Dozen. Hopefully tonight we get
hopefully we get a good one.
Actually, no,
a funny one.
Hopefully today I can actually just read it. How about that? We'll just go with reading is going to be a success.
Joshua's had a hard time on this podcast reading aloud anything, really.
You've got to be fucking kidding me.
There's that. I don't understand what just happened. Joshua, what did you do?
You got to be kidding me. Okay. You buy these things with the anticipation like it's going to be something special. Like, you're like, what's my fortune going to be today? Things are going to be so good, right? And then you fucking open the cookie, and the cookie is empty. We don't have a cookie today. We don't have a fortune for you today. 86 episodes later, and we have an empty cookie.
It took us 86 episodes to get a cookie that had nothing in it, which is kind of surprising. So do the math on that if you want. But ladies and gentlemen, your fortune this week is to have a great week. And head on over to sorryforthedelay.live. That's your fortune. Yeah. It's telling you to go to sorryforthedelay.live just for fun. Listen to some music.
Go, man.
Watch an episode. Watch some shorts. It's all there. Feel free.
That's all I got. Honestly, no fortune.
Sorry, people. Yeah. Sorry. But you know what there is, buddy? There are lucky numbers this week. And your lucky numbers, to be used for whatever nefarious reasons you would like, are 7, 13, 14, 17, 19, 34, and 49. Once again, those lucky numbers are 7, 13, 14, 17, 19, 34, and 49. Those numbers, they are a tongue twister, my dude. That was kind of tough to get through.
You did it though. Gotta applaud that.
I did. I tried. Thank you, buddy. And like we do every week, buddy. Now that we've come to the end of the episode, now that we've come
to
the end of the episode, Joshua, give the people what they want. They want to hear you speak one last time.
All right, everybody.
Send them off on their week, buddy. Send them off on this episode 86. Tell them whatever you want. I'm just going to sit back here and cheers to you.
I mean, I first have to apologize the fact that there wasn't a cookie because I really enjoy reading you guys these fortunes. It kind of brings a little fun spark to the end of this show here. But sorry I didn't have that for you. But what I will say is I appreciate all you guys. Please do visit the website, sorryforthedelay.live. Check out the music, check out the content, the transcripts, like Sean's saying. Go read through that. There's probably something in there for everybody. But like I said, and I always do, I love all of you guys. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. We're going to be here next week for episode 87. I think that number comes after 86. So yeah, there you go. Thank you.
Oh my Lord.
See you next week.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, thank you again for watching. Thank you for listening. We do really appreciate it. Like Joshua said, listen, merch is coming out in June. We're super fucking excited for it. Thank you for being along the ride with us on this episode of 86. This is like more of like a sponsored episode by us to give you the fun things that are about to happen. Mm-hmm. Even if you don't buy a shirt, you just look at it. That's all that matters. And that's all we really care about. We're not going anywhere. We're sticking around. So thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And Joshua, in honor of last week, I have something for you.
Okay. Ready? I'm ready.
What did the grape say when it got crushed, buddy?
Ouch. Squish.
Nothing. It let out a little wine. Ladies and gentlemen, we will see you next week. Peace.